It really is an incredibly unprecedented, difficult time. I don't think we've ever seen such a confluence of issues, of happenings, of wars, multiple, across different areas, different regions. We have Ukraine, we have Gaza, we have now the Iran war, the issues now with the Strait of Hormuz and what that is going to mean for international trade. Then, of course, we're adding on to that the challenge to the multilateral rules-based system as a whole, and the fact that the WTO has been, in a sense, almost stymied for at least the last 4 to 5 years.
Since being the who has edited it, it's super quick.
So this reset is going to be critical, and I think that is what Dr. Ngozi is trying to get, to bring us all to the table, bring all the players to the table, and have a reset that, in a sense, not necessarily solves the problem, but at least creates a roadmap for how we move forward as a multilateral institution, and how do you address issues of decision making, issues of development, and issues of a level playing field.
So. I feel like there is so much going on. I think actually what we'd love is just someone like you.
Fundamentally, what most developing countries would like is, first of all, to ensure that the interests of developing countries remain paramount in the negotiating process. Because at the end of the day, they're always the price takers. That's just the reality of how the system is governed. So they want a credible, time-based, rules-based roadmap for how we're going to get to this next point for MC15. The second is the issues of sustainability, greening, etc. This has become a huge challenge to many countries, but it's important. And therefore, while, for example, there's been the introduction of CBAM, the deforestation initiative by the EU and others, which are all completely within their right as countries to protect the forest and protect their environment, it places and imposes very stringent measures, especially on producers from developing countries, to meet these requirements.
From obviously particularly developing perspective in trade.
There's also, of course, the dispute settlement mechanism. Can you be part of an organization or a system that doesn't have an endpoint for decision making? We get to this, but we can't. And so it creates, in a sense, a certain frustration and sometimes disillusionment, because, what's the point? But I think that there is still at core a fundamental belief in the system and a fundamental belief in the importance of that system and its continuity.